Spiral vortex. Carve these screens to pieces.
I mean, like, the game is not perfect. It's far from perfect, but if they have a decent cast and a decent story, again, I'm not expecting to love this game as much as 1 and 2. Like, not even close. Those games are in my top 10. I'm not expecting this to be in my top 15 or top 20 based on what I heard, but if it can at least be decent and not trash. It has some flaws, but they're not enough to make it a trash game. If it can at least be decent, then
My will cannot be swayed.
especially with a name like Xtreme. Wouldn't it suck if a game called Grandia Xtreme was actually not so extreme? That'd be very lame. It'd be terrible marketing. Like, they advertise a game that's supposed to be extreme and it's just not. Oh, was there a enemy? Oh, this works. I'll clear this room out and then go back to Loca. Oh my word, lots of enemies. All that means is lots of XP.
I'll carve you up.
Oh, it's gonna get a lot of enemies. It split. But it hit nothing. Oh, it did. It just didn't show me for some reason. The camera in this game is whack. Please die.
I'll not take your lives in.
Hit me, fight me. Just fight these two enemies and then go back to Loca, and we can probably do some prepping stuff. Also, we can talk to NPCs. Yeah, it's perfect. We'll do that. Maybe the other NPCs like Wendy and Ben, maybe they have new dialogue we can go check out.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Spinning wheel.
The main cast is what I care the most about, obviously.
My flame power.
What was that second part you just said? You said my flame something. Dude. The music and sound... Oh, goodbye. The music and sound effects overpower the voices so much. Part of me is like, hey, the voice acting's not as good as Grandia 2, but the other part of me is like, I really want to hear what they say. There you go, Mia. I missed my garden effect, Yomi Elixir, where they actually show the garden. That was fun. Alright, Evan, kill this Dodo. Maybe Carmine will kill it. One of you will. Perfect.
A win's a win, right?
Yo, I actually agree with that, Evan. A win is a win. Oh, those are falling on me. Right, alright. Come here, Dodo. I want to fight you. You're gonna be a last enemy for the day. Please, I need this 1.3 times.
Spiral vortex.
Need this multiplier for this last fight. Oh, beautiful. Got it. Great way to stop the battles for today. What's this? Yomi Elixir? Give me. Alright, head back to Loco. We can do some stuff. Talk to people. Junction eggs and stuff. Maybe we can finally get that crackle egg. That'd be nice. Although next stream I'm excited because I want to see where the game goes after the elemental disorders. I'm very pumped to see where it goes afterwards. So that'll be fun. But the game is fine so far. It's neat. I'm not even gonna say the game is good, but it's neat. The combat's like fun enough. And the dungeons, honestly, like, the camera's still annoying. I don't like the camera, but like the water dungeon was kind of fun to explore. So it's been pretty fun overall. First 8 hours. But it all, like, things can start off like neat and good and then turn terrible. So we'll have to see. I'm just a little like wary of what they're gonna do with the story and characters. Like, I'm not sure what to expect because, again, Grandia 3 is a thing. Hey, listen to this. A peddler came by a little earlier and he brought some fish. We got fish. Not dried fish, fresh fish. It's been so many years, I'm overjoyed. Fresh fish? Oh, I see. The ocean's calmed down. Now it's safe to fish again. Oh, yeah, because we did the water ruin shenanigans. Right, and a big catch, too. Now they're amazingly inexpensive. Fresh fish was always such a delicacy. Now we can start eating fish every day. It's all thanks to your team. Well, thanks. I'm glad to hear that. Makes it all worthwhile. Man, Hoka is so, like, dead. I thought this town would be bustling with people, but it's just not. Oh, Evan, look, there's... Oh, your dialogue doesn't change. That's not what I meant. What are you fluttering about for? It's you're gonna eat and sit? Did I read that already? I might have. Hey, Tito, getting a bite to eat? Oh, this is new. Uh-huh. Lately, I've had quite the appetite. I'm really hungry today, too. Yeah, because you were in the barracks before. Hey, Evan, how are you today? What can I get for you? Something to eat? Alright, wait, this way, please. What happens now? There's dinner meals? Dude, this is the Grandia 1 and 2. More 1, because Grandia 2 doesn't have as many, but this is Grandia 1 and 2's dinner meal. That's so cool. I didn't know you can do this. Come on, guys, let's eat. You know, blowing off steam's an important part of your job, too. Oh, classic. I love this. Oh, this is great. I was so hungry. Oh, Evan, what do you call that tube-looking thing that flies in the air? Tube-looking thing? It's an airplane. A bit of a makeshift jalopy, but it's still an airplane, all right. An airplane, huh? It sure is fun to fly. I really like the airplane. I like it, too. Flying's a real thrill. This is so neat. Hey, can that airplane still fly? What? No, it's broken into pieces. Oh, is it? Darn, that's too bad. Thrill? I'm not very good with excitement. I prefer to be safe if it's possible. The airplane won't fly again. Darn, that's too bad. Thrill, you say? Unbelievable. Your thoughtlessness never ceases to astonish me. What, Jade? What did I do? I'm referring to the way we got into the ruin from Whirlwind Peak. Wouldn't you agree that trying to fly into the ruin on impulse goes beyond the realm of haphazard? I admit it was pretty reckless, but that's okay, right? Nobody got killed or anything. How dare you say such a thing? That only proves you act without thinking. Words fail me. Oh, really? Thanks. It was not a compliment. Okay. Jade, we weren't told that the ruins would be floating in the sky. We didn't have enough information. I'll return to the matter of an ill-prepared army, but the most pressing problem is Evan's actions. I agree. We need a new leader. You're not the only one involved here. You should at least have asked our opinions. Am I wrong? Yo, let's go. Jade's speaking the truth, really. Look at Miam go with this T-bone. What's wrong, everybody? All we did was take the airplane to ruin, right? Is that so bad? Well, I don't know. Look, I gotta admit I acted on my own. Maybe I should have listened to your opinions if you said something to me. Please say it. It goes without saying. I'm saying that the course of action you took was far too reckless, Evan. Our mission is to save the world. We must succeed at all costs. Failure is not an option. I'm not really sure. We have to get to the ruin that's floating in the air, but I can't think of any other way to do it. Hey, why don't we prop up a real long ladder against the ruin? That'd be perfectly safe, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's not flawed at all in the slightest. No, it wouldn't work. We couldn't build one long enough. Besides, how would we prop it? Is that what you're worried about? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Anyway, somebody has to go up there. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Well, I think Evan did the right thing. You still believe that? Listen, this is not a game. The fate of the world's in our hands. I know, however crazy it was better than doing nothing at all. How do I end this? What do the rest of you think? If you have something to say, let me hear it. Where do I go if I have to end this? Like I said, not really sure what to do. I'm opposed to your reckless methods. Why don't you try to act a little more logical? I agree with Evan. Might have been crazy, but it was better than doing... Alright, I read that already. Okay, Jade's the only one with a problem. If we turn back, then what? In that wind, army airplanes would crash too. Nevertheless, it could not be wise to entrust all our lives to chance. This is not a game. I know that. If we were doomed to failure, I would have turned back. I don't see why we shouldn't take risks. You don't see it. Enough of this. I don't understand you at all. Do our lives mean nothing to you? What? Now wait a minute, Jade. You got the wrong idea. I admit I wasn't completely sure we'd make it, but I had absolutely no intention of letting you all die. This really feels like it should be mandatory. I was gonna dive all the way to Loca if I had to. That would have saved everybody. I don't believe a half-trained specimen like yourself could do such a thing without a geogate. I could have. How? How can you be so certain? This really feels like it should be a mandatory. I feel like they took this too far and put dialogue that should have been in the story and made it into a dinner scene. Dinner scenes are supposed to be like for nice little conversations that don't matter all that much, but it's neat to get to know the character. With concentration and unwavering confidence, a real ranger can dive anywhere. That's what my father told me. I have that confidence in my desire to save you all, so I would have been able to do it. How do I leave this? Me too, I believe in them too. If we all have fate, work together. Yeah, I believe what Evan says too. You too, Tito? Do I have to, like, finish this to end it? We know all along it would be dangerous, so we just have to trust him. I have faith in Evan. I just learned that he can be trusted. Don't you think so, Jaden? What you say is baseless. Wild talk spells wild actions. What can I say? Words fail me. Man, you won't let up, will ya? Maybe it was a little rash, but you don't have to come on down on me so hard. I'm not reproaching you. This is like... I was kind of cool with this at first. Oh. Yeah, dude. Let's finish. Honestly, that was neat, but like, that lasted too long. That really should have... They should... I don't mind that they don't have dinner scenes in the story. Like, whatever. That should have... More of that, like, Jade and Evan arguing, like... What they were talking about, like, oh, Evan, like, basically leading on his own, not asking the others what they think. Some of that should have been in the main story. That kind of just dragged on a little too long. Dinner scenes are not supposed to go on that long. Should have happened after the ruins? No, it happened at the right time, but it probably should have... There should have been more... build up and talk about it, like, not optional dinner conversation, because that's completely optional. What's it gonna do? That makes evap. Heat and flare. I mean, I'm glad dinner scenes made an appearance in some way, but if it's gonna be like, if you don't do the dinner scenes, you don't get much character chemistry, then that's kind of lame. It kind of feels like they defeat the purpose of dinner scenes, and like they kind of overdid them, like, oh, fluffed them with this much like dialogue that I would have loved to have in the main story. And some of the dinner scenes in Grandia are mandatory. But, well, they all are. Not really, actually, because Grandia 1, I think there are some dinner scenes in Grandia 1 that, like, you rest at inns and get them, but most, 80% of them in Grandia 1 or 2 are mandatory, and they don't drag on that long. They talk about the story. I'm fine with them talking about the story, but most of that just felt really weird to have in an optional scene like that. They normally, like, talk about, like, oh, the aftermath and how everyone's feeling with the story and stuff, which is fine, but... That one just felt a little... It just dragged on. Still want this crackle egg, but I don't want to... Ooh, boom and wow. That's really cool. Let's do that. Get some blast power on Carmine. Still want that crackle egg at some point. I mean, I'll try to do those dinner scenes throughout the game. I'm assuming I missed some already, unfortunately. Yo, 2-star. Nice. I'm assuming I missed some already, but, like, I would like to probably just... I'll still look out for those. Sounds like the only way I'm going to get more character moments is by doing that. Another bomb egg. I have this egg. Yeah, do this. I don't think I have this egg at all. Dude, I wish you can buy low-tier mana eggs. If they're gonna have this really cool junction system, it's kind of annoying that you have to, like, look for them and hope you find them. There's Howl Slash. Burn and guard up. That's what Brandol had. Ooh, a forest spell, Speedy. I want to get rid of my all heal. There's all heal again. That's terrible. Alright, well, not much I can do with this, unfortunately. But visit the skill shop, then we're done. I don't mind the dinner scenes being in the game, but, you know. Most of that just should have been mandatory, I feel. If that's gonna be their, like, method of, like, oh, if you don't get these dinner scenes, the characters are not gonna be that good. If that's gonna be their trend, I'm gonna hate it. I hate when they lock character dialogue and moments, like, stuff that you would think is in the main story. I hate when they lock it behind hidden optional stuff. I mean, that's not really hidden, but the game didn't tell me I can do it, so it might as well be hidden. I just use my own curiosity to find that. You know. So, hey, dinner scenes are back, but I really hope they don't, like, use them to give you the only, like, good character banter in the game. The Secret Velium. Captures fleeing monsters. Coercion. Oh, that blast egg. I guess I'm putting it on Carmine. Because I used her egg. Oh, Coercion's a level C. Alright, nothing to really look here. I just wanted to use my Vellums. We are all done for today. Good 4-hour stream. I mean, so far so good. This game is just like, it's just like fun. It's like, it's fun so far. But it's going good so far. So when we come back next time, we'll finish the Gale of Ruins. I want to see where the game goes after the Gale of Ruins. Because that will determine everything about, like, oh, how the story's being handled and stuff. But, so we'll do that next time and see where that goes and everything like that. So, yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to do Ease 9 because I wanted to do Ease 9 today, but 5-hour stream tomorrow, so I changed it to tomorrow. But tomorrow will be not Ease 9, Ease 8. Ease 8 we'll do tomorrow. And then we'll kind of play the rest of it by week. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.